Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. It was a morning like any other in Beverly Hills, sunlight streaming through crystal chandeliers, the scent of fresh-cut roses wafting through the halls of a glamorous mansion. But the peaceful veneer shattered like a broken mirror when news broke that would rock the world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to its core. Fans everywhere were left stunned, heartbroken, and searching for answers. Kyle Richards, one of the last standing originals of RHOBH and the soul of the franchise, had always seemed unshakable. She was the glue, the sister, the mother figure, the peacemaker, and, at times, the lightning rod. But today, whispers of something far more serious swirled across the internet, igniting a wave of fear and sorrow. TMZ dropped the headline first. Kyle Richards rushed to emergency care, family and cast in shock. Sources close to Kyle's family revealed that she had collapsed early in the morning while preparing for a shoot related to the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She had reportedly complained of dizziness, fatigue, and nausea the previous day, but dismissed it as exhaustion from filming and emotional stress. After all, this past year had not been easy for Kyle. Still grieving the slow, public unraveling of her decades-long marriage to Mauricio Umansky and navigating a new, uncomfortable closeness with country singer Morgan Wade, Kyle had tried to keep a brave face, but the emotional toll was too heavy. When she lost consciousness in her bathroom, her daughter Alexia, thankfully staying over, heard the thud and rushed to her aid. She looked so pale. "I thought we were losing her," a tearful Alexia told a close friend, who then anonymously relayed the chilling quote to a tabloid. "We called 911 immediately. She wasn't responding." Kyle was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles under tight security. Fans began gathering outside the hospital within hours of the news breaking. By midday, social media was in chaos. #PrayForKyle trended worldwide. Bravo fans, fellow housewives from every franchise, and even longtime critics of the show sent love and prayers. Doctors initially feared a cardiac event, but more detailed evaluations later revealed that Kyle had suffered from a severe stress-induced episode, often called broken heart syndrome. Medically known as Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, the condition mimics a heart attack and is often brought on by intense emotional or physical stress. In some cases, it can be fatal. Kyle Richards is currently in stable condition and under careful observation at Cedars-Sinai. Her family is by her side. She asks for privacy during this deeply emotional time. The brevity of the statement only fueled speculation and concern. What could have pushed Kyle to such a limit? In recent months, Kyle's personal life had been a whirlwind. After nearly 3 decades of marriage, her separation from Mauricio had been the centerpiece of tabloids and Bravo specials. Viewers were shocked as the once solid couple grew increasingly distant, especially during season 13 of RHOBH. Their once iconic love story unraveled publicly, with Kyle often holding back tears and Mauricio choosing to stay silent on many occasions. The introduction of Morgan Wade into Kyle's life brought a mix of curiosity and controversy. While Kyle maintained that they were just very close friends, their undeniable chemistry and frequent appearances together led many to suspect otherwise. The ambiguity surrounding their relationship became a constant talking point, adding to the emotional pressure Kyle faced. But insiders now say that behind the scenes, Kyle was overwhelmed, emotionally, mentally, and physically. She was trying to be strong for everyone, for her daughters, for the show, for the fans. A close friend of Kyle's shared anonymously, but she was cracking, and no one really saw how deep that pain went. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast rushed to be by Kyle's side. Garcelle Beauvais was seen entering the hospital with a bouquet of white lilies. Dorit Kemsley, who has had a complicated friendship with Kyle over the years, reportedly canceled a planned trip to London to stay in Leh. Sutton Strack and Crystal Kung Minkoff released messages of support via Instagram, urging fans to respect Kyle's privacy and send positive thoughts. "My heart is with Kyle Richards and her family today. She's not just a housewife, she's a sister, a mother, and a fighter. We love you, Kyle." It was the kind of news that made even the most dramatic housewife storylines seem trivial. Kyle had always given everything to the show. Her life was an open book, her vulnerabilities displayed season after season. But now the question loomed, was the show taking too much from her? Bravo fans across the globe flooded social media with emotional tributes. Collages of Kyle's most iconic moments, her fierce fashion, her infamous "you stole my goddamn house" outburst, her emotional fights with Lisa Vanderpump, and the deep sisterly bonds with Kim and Kathy, circulated widely. It wasn't just about gossip or drama anymore. It was about the real woman beneath the diamonds. "Kyle has always been the beating heart of Beverly Hills," one fan wrote on Twitter. "Seeing her like this breaks my heart. She deserves peace and healing." Fan pages turned into virtual vigils. Thousands of comments appeared on Kyle's latest Instagram photo, filled with prayer emojis, broken hearts, and kind words. Even longtime RHOBH rival Brandi Glanville chimed in with an unexpectedly emotional post. "Kyle and I have had our differences, but no one deserves this. Life is bigger than TV, wishing her a full recovery." Back at the hospital, the Richards-Umansky family came together like never before. Mauricio arrived hours after the incident, visibly shaken. Despite their separation, he held Kyle's hand and reportedly whispered, "I'm still here. I'll always be here." Daughters Farah, Sophia, Alexia, and Portia stayed at the hospital overnight. Sources say the girls were distraught but united, determined to support their mother through her recovery. Kim Richards and Kathy Hilton also paid visits, putting aside any lingering feuds for the sake of their sister. Witnesses saw Kathy arriving in a dark SUV, entering through a private entrance with tears streaming down her cheeks. "It's like everything else just melted away," a hospital insider revealed. This brought them all together. Kyle's health reminded them of what truly matters. As of this writing, Kyle Richards is still in the hospital but improving steadily. Doctors say she will need rest, therapy, and a significant reduction in stress. Whether that includes a hiatus or permanent departure from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills remains uncertain. Fans are divided. Some demand she leave the show and focus on her health, while others hope she'll recover and return stronger, continuing her legacy. Bravo is re-evaluating Kyle's role moving forward. Her health comes first. The network has offered to support her in any decision she makes. Kyle's management team hinted that she would release a personal video message once she was strong enough to speak directly to fans. Until then, the world waits, prays, and remembers that behind every glittering diamond is a human being, fragile, flawed, and worthy of compassion. Today's very sad news about Kyle Richards has shaken Bravo fans and Hollywood alike. It's a heartbreaking reminder of the pressures public figures face and how even the strongest can fall under the weight of stress and heartbreak. As Kyle begins her road to recovery, we can only hope that she finds the peace, rest, and love she so deeply deserves.